he departed us last year. It was on the night of Holy Friday, early morning of Holy Saturday, right? Okay. Now, let's look at Thomas Kinkade. Here we have the philosophy of Thomas Kinkade. It says, people can agree on more things than they can disagree on. And we can all agree on that, right? That's one of his philosophy. And he said art should have a positive message. Now, when you view Thomas Kinkade's artwork, it gives you that sense of peace, love, hope, and relaxation. And that was his actual intention, right? He believed that art should have a positive message. And also, family, it's very important. And for those of you who have collected Thomas Kinkade artwork, or if you're familiar with Thomas Kinkade artwork, you know that he pays homage to his family by placing these little love notes or doing things which really highlights or recognizes his family. Okay? And then he says, art should be accessible to all people. Now, can I have a show of hands of those of you who believe that Thomas Kinkade artwork he's too commercialized? Can I have a show of hands? Do you think his artwork, do you think he's, yes, I have a little bit of twinkling in the back right there. Yes. This is one, this is a question which we have, or a comment which we get, cruises after cruises. I think he's a little bit too commercialized, right? In art, you have artists doing artwork which are limited, but they're limited to like 1250 or 450 in the series, right? With Thomas Kinkade, you have like 2,500, or you have 4,000, and somewhere there more. But he believes that art should be accessible to all people. Now, Thomas Kinkade, he has done one-of-a-kind paintings, which is sold for high thousands, 60,000, close to $1 million. But how much people can actually afford that artwork? Not much, right? So that's why he brings up. And in order to actually pass on his message as the love and the hope and the relaxation that he tries to bring in his artwork, he tries to do it in as much artwork as he possibly can. And that's why he does these very large numbers or these very large editions. Artwork should be accessible to people, okay? Alright, moving on. Now, here we have a little picture of Thomas Kinkade. As we said, he was born in Sacramento in 1958. But then, they moved to Placerville, which is in California, right? Now, Placerville, this is just a small town away from, it's a stone throw away from where gold was first discovered in California in 1849, all right? Now, Thomas Kinkade, he started painting at the age of 4. This is a picture of Thomas Kinkade on his way to Sunday school. All right, he started painting from the age of 4, but at the age of 16, he was actually painting like a master. He was painting like professionals do. And how much of you folks have heard about Glenn Whistles? So Glenn Whistles, he's a very outstanding American artist who happens to be one of Thomas Kinkade's mentors. He was the one who actually said to Thomas that, Tom, listen, your artwork must have a message. You just don't go painting like that, right? People must understand what you're saying. Your art must have a message, okay? All right. Now, this is that's a smart one that's possibly right there. All right, now, Thomas, he enrolled in UC Berkeley of fine art, but he decided that, listen, this is not my thing. This is not for me, all right? He did not find it fitting for me. He was rebellious, so this is not what I am. I don't like it. So, other than that, he was transferred to Pasadena Fine Arts. And to get into Pasadena, it wasn't that easy. It was a rigorous competition to actually get into Pasadena. But he made it, right? And he thought that this was actually his calling. This is what he enjoyed. This was his thing, all right? And that's where he gained most of his, actually, his education in art. This is where he had to fine-tune his artistic endeavors, all right? Now, what we're looking at right here, this is one of Thomas Kinkade's early paintings. This was done in the year 1977. If you look closely at this one, it's called Green Balloon. If you look closely, you will see a little of Impressionism, right? That's what he started. How much of you folks have heard about Vincent van Gogh? There we go. One of our leading impressionists, who this Vincent van Gogh is actually one of Tom's. He got most of his inspiration from Thomas, from Vincent van Gogh. And this is what you're looking at right here. There's a touch of impressionism right here. And in some of the artworks which we have on board, like the Paris scenes, most of his street scenes are done in impressionism. Alright? Here we have another one. This one is called The Prince of Peace, and this was done in 1980. Now, Thomas Kinkade, how much of you know that he was actually a spiritual person? He was actually, okay, here we go. He was actually a born-again Christian. And this is something which we will speak on as we go further in the presentation. You'll see what he does, how he shows his spiritual belief, how he shares this with the general public. Okay? Are you understanding me so clearly so far? Am I good, guys? Okay, just check. Okay, here we have. How much of you guys have seen this movie before? Oh, we do have some Kinkade fans. No, this movie was done at Christmas Cottage. It was released in 2008 by Lionsgate. It depicts the early life of Tom's life. Right? It shows Glenn Wessel actually mentoring Tom, how he got his inspiration, how he got to be doing what he's actually doing. Alright? Then we move on. Now, some of you might be wondering, what is this? You might recognize, yes, it's a little boy right here, and you see a boxcar. Now, in our early age, alright, as young men growing up, we tend to be, there comes this time in life where we are very adventurous, right? We want to explore, we want to see what is happening. Now, the same goes for Tom. In his very early age, he wanted to see what was happening out there. He wanted to see the country, he wanted to see what the United States was all about. So he, his friends James, they decided that, listen, we're going to go on this adventure, we're going to go across the country, see what's taking place. But guess what happened? They did not have the money to do it. So how did they go about doing this? Driving boxcars, right? So as they go along, they would stop at various bars, right? Then they would do sketches. They didn't have any money, so they would actually do sketches for money. And this is how they got their food, and this is what how they would get from one town to another. They would do sketches of patrons. They would put a little box, and then just for donation, whatever you have, you give it, we'll take it. And they would do sketches of these people. Okay? Now, when they reached New York City, they actually went into, they greeted this publisher who was this book company who in the future will become their actual publisher, right? The result of this was An Artist's Guide to Sketching, right? This was a book from all these sketches which they compiled on their way to New York. They decided to give this publishing company who decided, okay, we're going to publish this book. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, this is it right here, The Artist's Guide to Sketching, okay? If you can get your hand on this, take advantage of the opportunity, okay? At the moment, it's all sold out. It's a collector's item. This is not available to the public, alright? So if you can get your hand on this, please take advantage of the opportunity, okay? The Artist's Guide to Sketching. And this was done in 1982. This is actually featured in the Artist's Guide to Sketching by Thomas Kinkade and James, okay? Now, he's known as the painter of light, but where did this name came from? Anyone of you guys know? Do you know where he got this name, painter of light? Anyone? Okay. Alright. In 1983, his professional career kicked off, right? This is where he actually started earning money from his paintings. Before that, he was regarded as a starving artist, okay? He was commissioned to do background sales for this movie, animated series, Fire and Ice. Have any one of you guys heard about this? Okay, it was a very popular, well, not that popular, but it was an animated series back in the 1980s. But he was commissioned to do the background sales, right? Now, his use of light in these cells earned him this name, the painter of light. The way he presented his cells, his co-workers would say, "Oh, look at this, the way the light reflects." And then he got the name from his actual co-workers. They started calling him the painter of light. And this it actually grew to become his registered trademark. Once you heard about Thomas Kinkade, you heard about the painter of light. He's known today as the painter of light. Alright? Now this is one of those cells. This is actually one of those cells which he created back there and then. And you can see the effect, how it illuminates right there in the back. This comes from one of those cells which he produced for that series Fire and Dice. Alright, now, who is this art right here? Who did this artwork right here? Can anyone tell me? Who said someone right here? Rembrandt. No, before use of light, Rembrandt is known, he's known as the master of etching. We all know that. He's a master of etching, but little do we know that he was one of those artists who actually depicts light. He brings out light in his paintings, right? Once you view one of Rembrandt's painting or his artwork, you can see the use of light how it reflects. He was one of those artists. So this is where it's actually coming from, right? This is where, and this was one of Thomas Kinkade's inspiration. He got his inspiration from Rembrandt, all right? Now, in 1982, he found Lightpost Publishing, and this was the start of his publishing company. He did not do this by himself, right? As I said, as an artist, but there and then, not much folks make money from artists, from art. We all agree, right? It's a very challenging career. But his wife, Nanette, was a nurse. Now, in Lightpost Publishing, most of the capital came from Nanette's income. She was a nurse, and she saw, listen, this is my husband, I know he has talent, I have faith in him, so I'm going to put my money into it. And that's where it started. Lightpost Publishing, and they begin to create this uplifting artwork which would touch the life of many. All right. Just to let you know, Thomas, they said he's collected by one in every 10 American homes. You can find a Thomas Kinkade. All right. So his artwork, it varies in various categories. You'll see you have various categories. Right here, we're looking at the cottage scenes. Okay. Then you have the cityscapes. This is one is called Sunset and Ocean Avenue. Okay? One of his most remarkable artwork. This one he has won an award for in 2 years for this artwork right here. This is actually, can anyone tell me who is this guy right here? Anyone? No, this right here. This one. Okay. No, this is actually Norman Rockwell. I'm gonna share something with you guys, okay? No, whenever you see one of Thomas Kinkade's artwork and there's a guy with a pipe, that's not an artwork. Who happens to be one of his actual mentors. Alright? Then you have the lighthouses. This is another one of his artwork, something which is featured on. This one we had in our collection, but it's no longer available. This one is sold in our collection. Since he passed away, we found that we had more than 64 artwork in this collection, and they are sold in going. Alright? And then we have the garden scenes. This one right here, you can actually, it's right down right there. Alright, I'll speak a little bit more about that one shortly. And of course the mountains. There we go. This one is one of Thomas Kinkade's most, he got most of his inspiration from the mountain scenes right here. This one was done by Thomas Cole in 1842. It's called The Voyage of Life. Right? Look at this right here. In some of, who do you think this is? Christ. And you see in some of Thomas Kinkade's artwork, you'll actually see the same picture right here. Present the same person right there in his artwork. Okay? Now, can you tell me who this is? Norman Rockwell. Alright. As I said, Norman Rockwell happens to be one of Tom's mentor. Okay? Norman Rockwell. Now, Norman Rockwell, how much are you familiar? Have you seen one of his actual artwork before? No. Norman Rockwell, what he does, he presents a message in his artwork. That's what he tries to bring off. He tries to bring off a message. Now, and this is what he said to Thomas Kinkade, his wife. After Norman Rockwell passed away, Thomas Kinkade was one of those artists who was actually allowed to use Norman Rockwell's studio for painting. Right? Now his wife, he met with Norman Rockwell's wife, and she said to him that, listen, when Norman passed away, something happened to us. We did not have one of his unique artwork. you're doing well, keep your graphic work. So from 2005, you were not able to collect one of Thomas Kinkade's unique artwork. Right? Those were only donated to family and close friends. And that's the advice he got from Norman Rockwell's wife. Alright? Now this is Tom and his family right here. Now Thomas Kinkade, he had 4 daughters. We had his wife Nanette, you had Merritt, his oldest daughter right here, you have Chandler, you have Windsor, and you have Everett. Now these names, he named his daughter from famous artists. These were the names of famous artists, okay? And we move on. Now this one, a day at Cinderella Castle. He was commissioned by Disney to do this artwork right here. That's a unique which sold for more than $1 million, right? And here we have the unveiling of this artwork. And of course he has with him his wife, Nanny. Okay? They would go on all these adventures, he would actually have his wife beside him. Thomas Kinkade, I must admit, was a family man. He really relished his family, okay? Got this one. Now, signatures in Tom's artwork. Oh, by the way, I should let you know that in Thomas Kinkade's artwork, he normally names artwork from after his families. You have like Evening at Mary's Cottage. You have Chandler's Cottage. You have Winter's Manor and Everett's Cottage. He normally does this. But what about Nanette? No, I'm going to share something with you guys. Nanette was a collector of his books, right? So what happened is that instead of seeing Nanette's Cottage, you see Teaspoon's Manor Art Teaspoon, and that's what she does. That's what he does, right? Instead of using Nanette, he use that name. Now, signatures. Are you guys familiar with this signature right here? Right? Now, the font you're looking at, this exact style was what Norman Rockwell used. Okay? Now, this is what Thomas Kinkade showed his religious belief. And most of his artwork, or what we have in our collection, you would see John 3 verse 16. That's what you'll find this on most of his artworks. Okay? And then, can anyone tell me, for 10 extra raffle tickets or 10 bonus points, can anyone tell me what this 12 represents? Anyone? What's your name? Craig. This represents the number of ends which are hidden in the artwork. Right? This is how he shows his love for his wife, how he pays homage to his wife. He would have these little hidden ends in the artwork. Alright? How cute is that? Then, can anyone tell me what this is? Craig, you want to take a hit at this one? No. This one is the DNA matrix signature. Now, Thomas Kinkade, as I have mentioned before, is one of the most collected artists in the world, in the United States. Alright? So, at one point, his artwork was heavily plagiarized. There was a lot of folks collecting his artwork, plagiarizing his artwork, making money from it. So he said, listen, my artwork can be traced directly back to him. So what he did, actually included his DNA in this signature. Can anyone tell me what he used? His hair. Yeah. So when he goes to the barber, he would collect his hair. They would grind it into tiny pieces and then put it in the ink and then use the autopen. It's called an autopen signature, right? In some cases, artisans would sign, but then he created the autopen, which is DNA. So all his artwork can be traced directly back to him. Okay? As we move along. Now, what I'm going to show you now is a trend in the different cost of Thomas Kinkade's artwork in the past. Now, we don't have a crystal ball, okay? We can't tell you what is going to happen in the future, right? When it comes to artwork. But what we can do, we can show you what has happened in the past. Okay? Now, look at this. In 2003, Almost Heaven sold for $80. In 2007, it was sold for $207. Look at this one, Conquer the Storm, which is actually sold out at the moment. $95 in 2004. In 2009, $810. Alright? This one, which is this happens to be one of my personal favorites, Venice. It was sold for $120 in 2003. Again, in 2011, $1,125. And that's the trend which Thomas Kinkade's artwork has taken. Okay? Now, symbols. How much of us know that Thomas Kinkade's artwork, actually, most of what he depicts in his artwork actually has meanings? Do we all know that? We're going to go through a few of them now, okay? Now, stairways. Stairways, it represents the struggles through life. Bridges, cross over from dark to light. You'll see in his artwork, look at this right here. You'll see the darkness right here, right? And on the other side, you see light. It represents moving from good to bad. On the other side, there's good. There's hope for good. And that's bringing out the hope that he represents in this artwork, right? That's what the bridges represent. Gates, many passages we face in our every day, and the many discoveries we have to make, right? They are open to welcome homes. That when you see a gate, that's what that represents. And in cloud, the lives that have passed on. That's your loved ones. When you see clothes in his artwork, it actually represents the lives which have passed on. Right? That's your loved ones looking guiding over you. Right? And boats, whenever you see boats, it represents adventure. Okay? As we moved on, now, as we said, the N stands for his wife, Nanette. Alright? So these are little N's. You would see these hidden all throughout the artwork. Okay? And then, of course, you'll find real people's name. So you'll see on various, especially in his cityscapes, you'll see Nanette's Emporium, you'll see Everett's Cottage. These are all names of his family members, right? So whenever you see names on all these buildings, it's actually names of people who we know are his family members, alright? Then we have images of real people. As I said before, whenever there's someone with a pipe, you see someone with a pipe, that's actually Norman Rockwell. Alright? Then we have the bird and the eagle, which represents freedom. Alright? Smoke from a chimney, the warmth of home. Now, Thomas Kinkade, as a child growing up, his dad departed them at an early age. So, going home in the evening, his mom had to work, she had to work multiple jobs to keep the family going. So, going home in the evening, he would see his neighbors, there would be lights in the homes, right? He would hear laughters, there was this warmth of welcome and love. And when he goes home, there was this dark, no one to welcome him. Okay? So whenever he paints, whenever you see the light coming from the windows, as is represented in this one right here, it actually shows the welcome and love that we need, the warmth at home. He longed for that. He did not get that when he was going home. And that's what he brings on in his artwork. Okay? Then we have the smoke for the chimney, again, warmth for home. Someone is home waiting for you. Okay? And then we have any type of movement, it represents the constant changes in life. And this you will see in the actual rivers and pathways. There's a constant change in life. And lampposts or the light posts reminds us to share the light or light away. Also welcoming friends. So whenever you see that light post, it shows it's actually welcoming. And this is actually the trademark of Thomas Kinkade, the light post. Okay? As we move on. Now, have you seen this artwork before right here? This one is called Holiday Gathering. It's the little one we have right here. We had it in 2 series. The larger one is actually solo. Now this one he won. Thomas Kinkade won various awards year after year. For best lithographer, this he won for the best Christmas scene. Okay? Holiday Gathering is a very, very special artwork. Now, do you know who this is right here? Rockwell. Can you say who this is?
Thomas.
That's Thomas Kinkade. This is something that I didn't mention before. Tom actually included himself in most of his artwork. So this is Thomas Kinkade, his wife Nanette, and they are actually on their way to a party right here. This one is called Holiday Gathering. They are on their way to a party. This is their daughter, Mary, their older daughter. Now, if you look closely on the light box, you'll see Chandler, his second daughter, written there. Now, for 10 extra opportunities and for 10 bonus points, can you tell me why did he do that? She wasn't born yet. But that's a good guess. No, the reason why he did this, right? This is married. This is Chandler. Chandler married his wife Nanette at the time was actually pregnant with Chandler, his second daughter. So this represents that Chandler is actually on the way.
He's coming.
Alright? That's why he actually plays it. No. Again, can you tell me who this is? Who would be that naughty little man walking away from Christmas? I heard about it. Scrooge. Right? This is Scrooge walking away from Christmas. Okay? And can you tell me who this is right here? As I said, he gained most of his early inspiration from this guy right here. Impressionism? No. Van Gogh. This is Vincent Van Gogh right here. Alright? Now, look at this. In his artwork, you'll notice here on this side we have gas lanterns, right? And on the other side we have electricity. That's another thing. That's how romantic Tom gets in his artwork, right? He shows tradition moving on from one decade to another, but meeting each other. This is how he tries to combine both of them. Alright? And that is something unique to his artwork. As we move on, as we said, that's Scrooge right there. Now, we spoke about this one earlier. This one is called Sunset and Ocean Avenue. This is in Carmel. Now, this is Rockwell. Who is this? Right? That's Tom right there. Okay? Now, who is this guy painting over there? Who do you think is that guy right there? Thomas Kinkade. Now, what Tom does, he's a very romantic, he's a realistic romantic artist, alright? Now, in Carmel, he has a gallery back there, okay? Now, the gallery, it's on his left, but in his artwork, he portrays on his right. But it's actually further down on the left, right? And this is his gallery right here. This is Thomas Kinkade painting right here. And that's him on his motorcycle right here. This is Norman Rockwell walking his dog right there. And some people say, no, who was a very famous, a very popular mayor of Carmel some time ago? Clint Eastwood. No, a lot of folks said that this is actually Clint crossing the street. Okay? Now, look at the cars. This was recently done, right? But look at the cars which he represents in the artwork. Vintage. He was a collector of vintage cars. He loved these type of cars. And so he portrays these in his artwork. Okay? As we move on, this one, it's represented right down there. Can you see? This is a very special artwork for Thomas Kinkade. This is what he did for his 40th birthday. In this one, you'll find 40, with the ends hidden in this one. Now, if you collect this one right, and you're at home, if you want something for those kids, they're giving you trouble, you just place it in front of them and listen now. Find all the ends. But please don't give them a permanent marker, okay? Alright. That's a good one. Of course, you can't tell them that, listen, there are 60 of them, find them. Keep them going all evening. That will keep them quiet, I'm quite sure. Okay? Now, awards. National Association Limited Dealers, he won that award in 2005. And then you have Best Lithographer. 9 times he won Best Lithographer, right? And this, to be getting an award year after year for something that shows how well he excelled in what he was doing, alright? He won the California Tourist. He was inducted in the California Tourism Hall of Fame in 2002. Again, he was one of the official artists for the Winter Olympics and World Series in 2002 again. And he was the national spokesman for the Make-A-Wish Foundation it was 2002 as well, okay? Now, do you want to know more stories?
Yes.
Alright, let's see what we have. That's Thomas Kinkade, as I said. He departed us in 2012. Here we have other new stories. So we said he was 54 years old when he passed away. Alright? He was declared the world's most widely collected artist. And as we said, 1 in every 10 homes in the United States collected Thomas Kinkade. We have countless books written about this artist. Art has reached a massive audience. His artwork is collected worldwide. To me personally, I enjoyed his artwork. I don't think I said he's a talented artist. When I looked at all his artwork, right? Now, if you were at our first auction, we did the light show on this one, right here. Now, what happened is that as the light goes down, and the same thing would happen in your home. As the light goes down, you'll see the change in light, right? It even goes down, you see the light, and then you see the light in the windows comes up. That's how amazing this artist was. Alright? Now, I get that. Now, tomorrow in the art gallery, guys, we're actually at the end of our little presentation of Thomas Kinkade. I hope you will learn something new for those who were not familiar with Thomas Kinkade. And I hope my clarity was fair enough for you guys. But tomorrow we're having an art scene in the art gallery. However, I should take to mention that this evening we have all our Thomas Kinkade displayed in the art gallery. We have more than 32 Thomas Kinkades in our collection. There was more than 60. However, since it's passing, we see that most of them have been selling out, especially the lighthouses. Okay? So we have more than 32 in our collection. They're all displayed in the gallery. Now, at our first auction, as Craig might remember, we had a deal where you had you could collect any 10 for $1,650. These are priced at more than $8,000. It's something which our gallery brought back just after it passed. They brought it in, and for the past 2 weeks, past 2 cruises, we were able to get confirmation to offer the same deal to you guys. All right, just a means of attracting new clients. All right. That's what it is. But we have them all displayed. They are in our gallery. It's on deck 2 by the glass elevator. Feel free to come along, take a look, ask us any questions. Some of these artworks you might recognize. Okay. All right. So guys, that's take us to the end of our little seminar. Hope you guys learned something new about our skincare. Hope you enjoyed it. All right. We will have a free artwork for all of you guys attending. Okay. Welcome. Thanks so much, guys.